Yes, I am live. If you call this live, I certainly do. Wake up in the morning, I can't wait to work. I guess that's a little unusual, but I think if you find your art, what you really feel you should be doing in life, you really don't want to do anything else in life. Because you feel, man, this is what I'm really born to do. And you feel like you're cheating yourself if you're not doing it every day, or cheating the world in a way, because this is the best thing you have to offer to other people. And that's what we're trying to do, with Lesco Help, is show people how to get there, because there's so many tools that the government already has for you to take advantage of to help you get there. I mean, it's a complicated process to get through life, obviously, and we all struggle with it. And that's what Let's Go Hope is about, is helping other people struggle, because there's a lot of relief in the struggling if you know how to use the system. And that's what it is. And I'm so proud that we're able to do this for as little as $20. But now we got it down to $1. That's right. We have a special offer now. It's you get five days of free help to apply to every grant you're eligible for. For only $1. All you have to do is sign up for $1, and the program, you get everything we have. You can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. We have live people available on our websites, members, and also other grant experts. You could ask them 100 questions a day, and we answer them. And I'm sure if we get 100 questions from everybody, it'll take us more than a day to answer it. But that's 5 days worth. So whenever you sign up for the 5-day program for $1, you have 5 days to cancel, and then it's $19.95 a month. And I'm so proud of that too, because I used to charge hundreds and thousands of dollars to people, rich people who know the value of this, and would pay anything to get it, because they know what they're going to get. They're going to get millions and billions. And I got sick of helping millionaires become billionaires. And now I want to make sure that as many people in America who don't have income and are struggling, that these programs are for you too. And they're not only for people with low income, because only about 15 or 12% of the programs that the government has have income requirements. So you're looking at 88% of the programs that the government gives out money on have no income requirements at all. And that's what my mission is, to teach people that, and the people that help me here, and the members that we have members. Now, this is the most remarkable thing that happened by accident, is that members want to help other members. So they're available. They go on live, and you'll see them live. You can ask them questions on how they got money. I mean, like Michelle, I don't think she's running a family anymore. She's helping a family of hundreds of people that she's helping every week. Find out about the best way to get a hold of this stuff and apply, and because you're always going to run into roadblocks no matter what the heck you do in life. And that's why we all want an easy, step-by-step thing, and all that. And if I follow all the steps, I'll be a millionaire. And that's stupid. Because it's all different for everybody. Everybody is different, so it works differently for everybody. And then particularly with government programs, man, there's literally millions of them. So every program has a different requirement. So you can't say, hey, I make too much money, I make too little money, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this, too fat, too skinny, too whatever. You can't say that, because that's, if you check the program and that happened, that's only one program, man. You got so much more, and that's what we're trying to do. If you have an easier way to get money, God bless you, and go for it. You have a lot of money, and you could go to Google and hire people that will do these kinds of work for you, but you're going to pay hundreds and thousands of dollars for that, and you don't want to do that. Particularly if you don't have money, because what's going to happen, there's no guarantee you get money. Nobody could guarantee you get money. So you're going to, and may learn that you have to learn the system, what works for you. And if you start spending money to do that, you run out of money before you find out the system. And it's the same for starting a business. So that's why even if you want to start a business, we show you how to do that for free. No money, no problem. But Google is no money, goodbye. If you don't have money, there's nobody there that can help you. And that's a pity, because over a third of everything in our economy is given out free, okay? So we have an economy of, I forget what it is, $9 trillion or whatever. And a third of that is free stuff from government offices or nonprofit organizations. Sure, it's not the whole economy, but it's a third. Man, that's a lot. So, and particularly and that's all you really have to know if you don't have income. If you have a lot of income, yeah, okay, this is an important piece for you to save money and use it somewhere else. If you don't have income, then to me, this is the only place you should be looking, is government and nonprofit organizations, because they're going to help you solve your problems for free. If you go to Google, it's going to, you're into capitalism, and they only want to solve your problems if you give them money. You know, that's what capitalism is about. You know, and it's worked pretty well most of the time, but not all the time. Nothing does work all the time. You get my age and you realize that. and it's important that the rest of the community, America, knows that. You know, and I know you're probably too busy to take advantage of it, but you have to, because this is a tool. It's like not learning to read. You know, if you don't know how to read, then it's hard to get through life. If you don't know how to speak English in this country, then it's hard to get through. So you have to have these kinds of skills to survive. You know, and that's why I think the other thing, it was an important skill, is learning how to use government offices and nonprofit organizations. And that's what I've been studying this for 49 years now, close to 50. And I figure I got 10, 15 more years left. Well, I was just watching a documentary yesterday about an editor and a writer. They're both like 90 years old, man. They're still clicking, you know. And that's what happens. You find things that you want to really do in life, and that's important to you. Then you have energy. You don't have energy for shit you don't want to do. I don't want to go to the dentist, Mommy. No, I don't want to. But I don't want to go to the party. Yes, I want to go to the party. Yeah, where is it? Okay, how much? Yeah, sure. Yeah. So the things you want to do, you have a lot of energy for. Well, where we lose our energy is we're doing shit we hate. And there's sometimes you got to do that. You know, you got to support yourself. So you got to get these. The income base that you need to pay a living, so you're not a problem to other people, and that's even easier with government programs because they'll train you to get a skill to do that. So you get skill. I mean, a couple months course for free, and they give you money to live on while you're learning that, and that's important. Or other necessities of life, like health care. I was just reading about a new program in Maryland. The new governor of Maryland is doing just great stuff. First of all, he expunged all the people who had drug-related convictions, you know, over the years. I don't know, like 500,000 people got their drugs erased. Now, I'm not sure. There's technical terms, I don't know, but it's going towards that. I know when my son had a conviction, he got it erased. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and that's the kind of things. But here in Maryland, they have this, and you should have this too. And I'll show you another place to get it if you don't. And this is really for paying for health care. You got to pay for dental care. You got to pay for prescription drugs or whatever. Man, those costs are outrageous. Why? Because it's one of the most profitable industries in the world, or at least in the United States. And we pay more for health care and prescription drugs than anybody, like twice. And we have a shittier success rate. You live longer in other countries than you do in our country, supposedly with the best health care in the world. Bullshit. If people are dying earlier than other people. That ain't the best in the world. I don't know how you count. Maybe if you're invested in these companies, then maybe it's the best in the world too. But here's what they have, and you can take a look at this because your state will probably have something similar. It's called H-CAT, like H for health, and then a dash, and then CAT. And that's a .gov, I think. Oh, I have the link, but I don't have the goober here. Let's see. H. Let me make sure I got that right. H.CAT. No, I got a cat. I don't want a cat. H-CAT. Okay, I guess I don't have the CAT. H-C-A-T. Instagram. H-C-A-T. 1 month kilowatt. Why, baby? Why, baby? Why are you doing this to me, huh? Okay, I gotta get it. But the other thing you want to know is Shutterstock. No, it is needymeds.org. Now that's where to get a whole bunch load of free help and free prescription drugs, free care. Yeah, oh, I see. No wonder. It's part of. Yeah, there's no direct website for it. So if you go to maryland.gov, and then put in HCAT, Health Coverage Assistance Team. So they have a health coverage assistance team. This is at the state level because that's where you get most of the programs, even though they're paid for by the federal. You're applying for it at the state level. Here's what they do provide. This is a place where you could call. And with any questions, sort of like us, you call us, contact us, how do I get a grant to do something? And then within 24 hours, they get you the answer and the description and everything. Okay, so what the plan is here is they provide general understanding of how health plans work, what is covered, especially considered mental health parity and network adequacy requirements. See, mental health is becoming very big, and actually there isn't even a mental health hotline. I forgot, it's something like 866 or something like that. But they have a hotline now for all this kind of problems. Explains their health plan role, resources and steps when consumers are unable to access a provider or treatment, and when it's too far away or too long a wait. In other words, so even if you have coverage and you have to wait too long, or you're not covered, or it's too far away to go, they help with all those questions. See, that's it. There's always help somewhere, but you have to talk to people who know about it. You talk to people who don't know about it. Okay, then they help consumers work with the healthcare provider and health plan to get necessary referrals and authorizations for services and treatment, including behavioral health. So that's why if your coverage doesn't have mental health coverage, well, you call them up and they'll figure out how to get it for you. I mean, this is great to me. Healthcare provider plan, helping customers understand the necessary steps when coverage or payment for health services is denied. Right. In other words, if your insurance company says you're denied, okay, then they say, okay, you go to Plan B, and this is what to do when you're denied, because you do have recourse. When your coverage says no, you have organizations, government offices, nonprofit organizations that will fight for you for free to get the coverage you need, okay? And that's very important, and that's what we do here too. Coordinating seamlessly with with the Maryland Insurance Administration units that provide consumer assistance regarding health coverage, including complaints and appeals, where appropriate. Informing market interactions between the health carriers and the insurance. See, anytime the insurance company says, no, we don't cover that, you complain. Who do you complain to? Just like Maryland's saying, every state has a health insurance commissioner. This is a government official who gets paid to make sure that you're treated fairly by your health insurance carrier, so we're your health care. They will fight for you for free, even if you're wrong. See, that's what's so neat about doing with the government. You go to a private lawyer, they want to make money and all that. These people aren't make money. These people are there to make sure the company is doing what they say. And who else can do that? You know, the lawyers want a perfect case to sue the suckers. But so they'll say, no, you don't have a case. Well, maybe for them, but if you go to a government agency that regulates that company, they will investigate no matter if you're wrong. And see, when a big company gets a letter from the government that says, hey, we're wondering what you did with this person, and to make sure. See, if there's any doubt that they may have done something wrong, they'd rather say, okay, we'll let them go, and give you the coverage, because if they're wrong and they lose to the government, they lose all their business. See, if you hire a lawyer to fight the insurance company and the company loses, they just have to pay you, right? If you go to the government and fight the insurance company, the government can put them out of business, so they lose all their business, not just you. So that's why that gives you more power in the system than anything else in this country. Any lawyer that you could even possibly find has so much less power than this government agency that will investigate no matter what. Even if you're an idiot, they have to do it. It's the law. And particularly, so if you're denied, a lot of this stuff, they'll put on the screws. They need to make more money, then they deny more stuff. I mean, it's practical logic. That's why this is what capitalism is all about. You're trying to make money to stay in business. And so if you hurt people, big deal. It's more important for them to stay in business than to be nice to everybody. Okay, so they even coordinate it with the insurance administration, informing market conduct, informing consumers who lack legal documentation of available healthcare coverage, and connect with community healthcare resources that offer affordable care and other services. So in other words, they're there to help you find free services. If you don't have coverage, or your coverage doesn't cover what you need, they help you find the free services. And it's always, this is what we do every day. Find free services, free money for people who can't find it elsewhere. Working cooperatively with, okay, that's all. So that's what you want to find. And that's called H, with the letter H, and then CAT, and that's at maryland.gov. But what you want to do is find that for your state, what's available. Now, here's where to go. Go to Needy, Needy, Meds, MEDS. Okay, you want to go to Needy Meds. Let's see. All right, so Needy Meds is where you want to go. And then they have a state-by-state listing of government health care programs. And that's Needy Meds. And they also have listings there of free and low-cost services wherever you live. You put in your zip code, and you put in dental services and clinics, and the free and low-cost dental clinics are there. You put in health clinics, you put in mental health clinics, and you'll find them there. Also, here's a wonderful thing too. You have a medical bill that you're fighting, okay? And you can't get satisfaction. You can't pay it. And by the way, Biden, I'm not sure if it's, he's getting rid of your medical bills off your credit score. And they're working on that. I don't, maybe it happened yet, I forget. But you get them erased on your credit score. Because medical bills is the main reason that people are going bankrupt in this country, And so many of those medical bills can be forgiven too. That's the other thing. Half the people that get a bill from a hospital that they can't pay don't realize they don't have to. So the hospital's going to beat on you because they're a business too, trying to make money. And if they can squeeze it out of you, then it benefits them. But they don't realize, or they keep under their carpet or whatever. Man, I can't judge what other people's motives are. Maybe it's just stupid. We all have that. We all get a case of stupid lots of times. So that may be the problem. So what you have to do is realize that. So you have to get that hospital bill. And here's a good place to talk to. It's called the PAN, P-A-N, Foundation.org. P-A-N, Foundation.org. And they have a listing of other nonprofit organizations there that help people with their medical bills for free. They call the hospitals. They call the people you owe money for. They have grant money to help you pay co-payments and other things like this. These are nonprofit organizations that are available to everybody, to pay their medical bills and get out of debt and things like this. Wow. But you don't know because they don't advertise. You're going to go to Google and you're going to find some lawyer going to charge you whatever. And you don't have to do that. The system is set up in other ways, but see, the people who give free help and free information, they do not charge. And that's important to realize that. Every website that we give you, and that's why I'm trying to get people this dollar offer we have. It's just, 2 more days, 1 more day. And we're closing it down to see if we're not losing too much money. For $1, you have 5 days to ask us 1,000 questions a day if you want. I don't know if we can answer that many, but we'll try. And attending like today, there's 3 hours. I mean, here I'm on for a half hour. Then we have 2 other live videos today. One at 1:30, another one at 5 o'clock. One helps you with business if you want to start a business, and a wonderful. Let's see. No, is that 10 o'clock or when I? Why do I have 10 p.m.? We have some. Megan is at 10 p.m. Michelle is at 5. I think we have somebody at let me see. Let's go. Why do I not know this? Because I'm old and stupid. Old and stupid Cupid. Stop picking on me. Come on, workshops, where are you? Okay. So if you go Lesco Help 2 and go on a tab on the left-hand side of it, okay. 3 o'clock, okay, we have Amber. Okay, she's going to help you with business problem. Okay, how to get the money and help you need to start a business. Okay, 11 p.m. Okay, that's it. We have the Tammy and Charity Show. Okay, that's the group we talked about where we found in Las Vegas doing work in nightclubs. Now they brought their act here, and they're on at 11 o'clock. See, they're on Vegas time. So 11 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow we have Amber again. And then we have basic training at 6 o'clock. Amber's at 1 p.m. Basic training is at 6 p.m. And then to 9 p.m. we have, okay, learn all about grants. Another one. So we have 3 hours tomorrow, plus me if I get my ass on. Today of me, and that's where you come talk to people. You can't understand what is written. It's all written in a language we're not used to, so it's hard to understand it. That's why I say customer help on people. When I learn a new app or something like that, they have all names. What I call I wouldn't call them that. I would call that's a diggy-gook. I don't know what that. They have a name for it. Oh, don't you know about that? Fuck. How would I know? What you call something, and so it is. That's why it's good to talk to people. Then you ask stupid questions to get a stupid answer back. Okay, but now the panfoundation.org, medical problems, medical bills, stuff like that. Start there. Also, needymeds.org. Medical bills, medical problems, start there, and that's what we only do at Lesco Help is help people not pay for stuff that they don't have to, okay? And it takes a little work on your side. I mean, you're not gonna, get one website, fill in the blanks, and you get a check in the mail Thursday. That happens, but probably won't. If you're counting on that happen, you're going to waste your dollar because you may have to do more than that, So please do more than that. Please try to help solve your problem. Please, we're here 24/7, always to help you along that process. and you keep asking us questions, because you're going to fall down and be getting screwed up, and it's not going to happen right away. And so you'll need the help. And that's why I'm so proud that we only charge $20. So if you stay after 5 days, that's what it's going to be. But if you only stay the 5 days, more power to you. Just take those programs. You could download, 500 reports that show everything about government grants that you could have, and then spend your summer vacation going over those reports. And they say, oh shit, maybe I better ask Lesco. And then you sign up for $20. So you get a good feel of what we're doing by asking questions in the next 5 days. And the deadline is tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day, yes. And it's the last day to get this for $1. $1. Well, I mean, it's certainly a marketing scheme or whatever, and that's what we fight. At least I do. It's all about getting people's attention so I could educate them. I mean, when I first started this work, I was a professor of computer science back in the 70s. I got an MBA in computer management information systems in the 70s. I was teaching at another university here about computers. And there were adults mostly in the class, and I found out, well, boy, if I couldn't keep them awake, I couldn't keep them anything. So that's what I see media as. To me, it's trying to keep you awake so I can educate people about what's there. I believe in this. This is really important stuff. Rich people all use the hell out of this. I used to help rich people in the beginning, and because they pay a lot of money and they don't give a shit what it costs. But they don't need this. And I got sick of helping them. And now I want to help the average person on the street who really, really, really needs it. And they don't know about it. And they don't know how to use it because we're not trained for this. We're trained to spend money. So we think everything we do, what are those expressions we have and say? You get what you pay for. That is bullshit. Why are millionaires lined up at the government to get free money, right? Because they know it's worth it. I never get any free money. That means you didn't know where to apply if you didn't get any money. That's simple, because over 100 million people are getting it every single year, getting an average of like $25,000 per family. Every single year. Okay, maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't want it. That's okay. Don't worry about that. I just know there's people who really need it. And so if you need it, then please realize that it's going to take a little work on your time. Maybe it'll take a lot of work. I don't know. Nobody knows. No, I can't guarantee you'll get the money. I just know it goes. And it's out there. I mean, you go to school and you get a PhD. They're not guaranteed you're going to make a lot of money. No, a lot of them don't. That's what life is. But it sure shit is better than lottery or Googling. Google? Yeah, researching Google? No. Please stay out of there, because everybody there wants your money and you're not equipped. I'm not equipped. I go there and I got sucked in so easily because they spend 24 hours a day thinking about ways to get money out of your pocket into their pocket. So if you have money to give them, fine, go play the game. But it's like going to Vegas, man. Sure, a couple people win. But the majority are losing, right? And it's not that way if Vegas was giving it away without charging, without playing. And that's what it is. It costs no money. So please let us help you, whether you use us or not. Hope you take this education and realize there's a couple, I just gave you some sources earlier to do. You're trying to get free help with somebody, go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org. Put in your, if you want rent money, you need money to fix up a car, whatever it is. And there's a good place to start to get nonprofit organizations or government offices to help you for free to solve those problems. In Google, you'll get 200 million people, and every one, those 200 million want to get money from you. We show you only websites that give money to you, not take money to you. I mean, it sounds like a simple thing, but we're all, if it's too good to be true, it's probably right. That's true in a way, but these are real fucking programs, man. And sure, that it may not be easy, and sure, everybody doesn't get it, but they're there for American to get it. And anybody who lives in this country, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor, you don't have to be anything, because there's programs for everybody. And I'm trying to teach people to do that. And once you learn that it's a system you could use for the rest of your life, at every age, every status, you're trying to find money to bury somebody. Well, there's programs for that. You're trying to, money in retirement. Well, there's programs for that. Anything, whatever. You lose a job and you need more education and training. There's money for that. You know, and it's not in Google, because they have to make money from you. These programs don't make money from you. They give money to you. So let me show you about that, okay? And you want to go to lescodollar.gov. Lescodollar, no, not dollar.gov. Lescodollar.com. That's what it is. I knew that. You knew that. Lescodollar.com. And that's how to find us, okay? Wow, well that got me excited and up. Yeah, I'm passionate about this. This is not work. I haven't worked in 30 or 40 years. Actually 50, I guess, because it's something I feel I have to do. And the people that work with me and the members that you know, volunteer to help you too are that way. They all have their heart in this, and all they want to do is show love, because they know that that's what makes them grow, by showing love. And that makes other people grow too, by receiving it. And it's just the nicest thing in the world to do. Once you get your basic income down, so we could do that too. Thanks for putting up with me. Let me turn all the others off and see if we have some members.